Hi everybody, this is Ideas Times 2 and I'm Cindy. Welcome back to our channel. Today I was in the mood to work on some Christmas stuff and thought you might like to join me. I'm going to be making some pockets and ephemera and cards and all sorts of things today, and thought you might like to join me. I just recently finished a large Christmas flip-flop journal and I hadn't put all the stuff away yet, so since it was all out, and I'm generally not the kind of person who uses a lot of pre-made kinds of things, but I had gotten some gift cards for my birthday and thought and used it to buy some Christmassy kinds of things. So I have some Tim Holtz worn wallpaper scraps, and it's got some ephemera in there. I bought that. And this little pack of Christmas ephemera that looked a lot of fun, and some people, the paper dolls. I'll be honest, I'm not a real fan of the paper dolls. I find some of them to be creepy, even when they're not supposed to be, like the Halloween ones. But I thought I would give some of this stuff a try and kind of see how I like it, and thought maybe you would like to join me today for that. So the first thing, well, and I have some of these too. I don't know if you've seen these before, but they're these little cards and ephemera cards. These are also Tim Holtz, and this is all I have left. I bought these last year and I just love them, and most of them I embellish, like, you know, this one here has this tag on it, so I'll put a tag to cover it and add some tape and kind of embellish them a little bit, and most of them I'll put paper on the back for journaling. And so I've been using these a fair amount in Christmas journals, and this is all I have left, so I thought maybe I'd use these today as well. So the first thing I want to do is make a bag, embellish a bag to put all the ephemera in. So I have this gusseted paper bag. I don't even know what size this is, 6 by 8, about 6 by 8. And so with the gussets, there's lots of room to put stuff in here. So I thought that's what I would start with today, and maybe do some layering. So I've already inked the edges because nobody wants to watch, you know, a lot of inking. But I'm going to start the layering with a piece of Christmas music, and I was thinking maybe of starting with one of these, although I do have to obviously have to do some inking here. I know it's hard to be in the Christmas mood for crafting when the weather is, you know, still, you know, it's gorgeous today. It's about 75 degrees out. Sky's blue, the sun is shining, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so today is a good day to be out and about, but I thought I would craft today, do chores tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna add maybe a little bit of green. Let's see. I have this as well, but I think that's too busy. But I thought this was a fun Christmas fabric. I think I'll just go with the green. Maybe. I thought I had a little cut already started there. this other side, I'll just take a little off the edge there so that it's rough on all four sides. And maybe start with that. I also have some old pom-poms. I have so much red here, it doesn't look like I've used any of it. I think I'm just gonna, instead of looking for the end, I'm just gonna grab some. So I've got some red. I also have some white. Running low on white. And let's see, I've got some vintage rickrack too. I think I'm going to go with the rickrack because the colors, I like the colors better. But I'm going to keep those to the side because those might come in handy. And let's see, I don't know, I kind of like to put something right there. Add a little bit of dimension. So let's see what all is in this package. Just love these little cards. But I want something round. Okay, that's big enough. There's not a lot of contrast in the colors. This is the same, but it's, oh, it does fit. I was thinking it looked a little small. Okay. And I think I'm going to put this across. The reason I haven't glued anything down yet is because I want to do some sewing. I think I'm going to put this across the top. And or maybe this way, put this across put that there, and that across the top. And let's see, I want to add kind of more depth, some more layers, and maybe there is something in here. I also have some washi tape from Christmases past. Not washi tape, it's fabric tape. Maybe I'll put a strip of this up the side with that over the top. We'll see. But I think first what I'm going to do is glue this down. And got a little glue on the side. When I know I'm going to be sewing, I try not to get glue on the edge. Got a little bit on there though. And I think I'm going to sew around this and then around the whole thing. And maybe I'll even sew this down. We'll see. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back, obviously, and I sewed the rickrack onto the bag and sewed around the edges, and it's white, and I know it's white on white, you can't really see it, but I decided not to go with my usual brown. Since these are Christmas, I thought I'd go with white, and so that's kind of my reason there, but a zigzag stitch around here. And now it's time to maybe embellish a little bit more. So put a little ink around here so it doesn't look quite so manufactured. And a little glue. Okay. And we could stop there, but why? Let's see. what else? That's only 3 layers, 4 layers, I guess, if you count this as another layer. And I think I like this black. You know, I have the 2 different, sort of the berries and the holly and the ivy and whatnot. But I kind of like this one. This one is almost too matchy-matchy. And so maybe just a strip of this on the side. I love this tape. And I have a couple of other patterns. And it's adhesive. If you're not familiar with it, it is adhesive, which makes it really nice. And I think put it just right over on the edge. I can use that to maybe layer at holiday greetings, or let's see what else. Since this is kind of formal, I don't want to do something that's too cutesy or too informal. If I put this down here, I think it's off balance now. It's too heavy on the bottom. So I feel like I would need something else, you know, maybe like these little Christmas stamps. Put something just up here in the corner. Ooh, I like this. There's so much in here to choose from. There's so many cute things. Yeah, there's a lot of cute stuff in here. Holy smokes. And I'll probably use all of it on the ephemera that I'm going to put in this bag. But I'm kind of leaning towards this one. And just give that a little brush of ink. Or maybe I do kind of like the vertical here, kind of as a contrast to the horizontal with everything else on there. I don't know. I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments if I'm making a mistake, right? If I should go with something else. go back to this long skinny. Yeah, I'm not liking that anymore. But I definitely like this one. And I don't like that on the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to go with this one. Maybe a little higher. There we go. So right now I am pretty happy with that. Oh, that's a little crooked. Maybe just a little something on the back. Yeah, I'm loving this set. Most of the junk journals I've made, I use a combination of junk and found items and newer things. I know a lot of people are purists and, you know, can't use anything new in a junk journal, but sometimes you can't find exactly what you're looking for, or it's too expensive, or you don't want to use real ephemera, so you wind up photocopying it anyway, right? And then hoarding the original. So I don't see how it makes too much of a difference. But I'm definitely not a purist. I like to combine all the things. I also think now that I put something on the back, it needs a little bit of ink. And then now, of course, comes the fun part, and that's filling the bag. So, let's see. I think I'm going to leave these out for now and move this to the side. And we have lots of space in there to add all sorts of wonderful tags and cards and things. So what should we start with? How about, oh, I forgot I took this out. I am going to wanted to use some of this on here as well. I got all of this, all different colors of this baker's cotton. Half price. I'm sorry about the noise on that. I know that gets really noisy. I got one of every color they had. So my plan was just to wrap this around the bag, and I'm not going to affix it yet. because I want to make sure that it expands when I put stuff in it. So let's see if I have some kind of a clip handy. Oh, nope. I know I have one here somewhere, but I'm sure you are all neat, tidy crafters. I, on the other hand, there we go, am not. So I move too much around in here, and I have a fairly good-sized craft room, and it's pretty well organized, and I still, there. Oh, that's going to be cute. I still wind up with stuff everywhere. I think I'll probably tie that in a bow when I have some jingle bells. Here's, it came off of a bracelet. I'd gotten a bracelet from a student a few years ago with all sorts of, and I wear a lot of bracelets, and it had all sorts of jingle bells on it. So I wound up breaking it and am using all the pieces and parts to make other things. So, and I'll probably use a whole bunch more of the red baker's cotton as I keep working. Let's see. I think I'm just going to make 2 tags. So let's see what we can do with these. And how about some music and some of this gorgeous paper. So lots of ephemera in here too, borders and fun things. Oh, I love the pine cones, those are pretty. Let's see, that song is called My Snowman. So maybe a green and white striped. Oh, this is fun. Let's use that one for sure. And that one. Usually my cat crafts with me. When I'm at the table, she hangs out with me. She's got her favorite place. But today I have just so much stuff everywhere, making such a mess that, let's see. I think I'm going to do this music in the background. I always like to have the time signatures on the paper. So a little ink. And some glue. And I'm just using Fabri-Tac. I will be making probably some more elaborate ephemera, but today I think I'm just going to do a couple of tags. I don't want my video to get too long, especially when it's not, you know, a tutorial, because I don't like, I have a hard time myself, and I don't know if it's because I have ADD or what, but I have a hard time watching videos that are much longer than 30 minutes. So I try to keep mine no longer than 30. And I made a little bit of a mess on my scissors there. Got glue everywhere. And on the other one, I'm going to do the same thing, but I think I'll use the other song. I'm going to put the words on the tag as well, I think. And I'm going to sew these so I'm not overloading the glue. And there's already, you know, there's some glue on here, but that's okay. I'll still be able to use these little scraps. Especially the music. I always keep all the little scraps from music. Because you can always use just a little snippet of music in the corner of a tag or a card or on a cluster. So there's the base for 2 tags, and move the music out of the way. And then I'm just going to do just another just something like that on each of these. Okay, the candy canes go up or the candy canes go down? That's the question. I have no idea. A little ink again. I know there are people who, when they make tags and cards, get really elaborate and add lots of three-dimensional things like that. I try to keep mine a little bit more simple. That way, if I'm selling it in the shop or you know, giving them as gifts, if people want to add embellishments, then they can do that. Or if they prefer it simple, then they're ready to go. Let's see. I don't know how I want to finish that. It definitely needs a third layer. a ribbon, something dangly. Here comes the cat. She's gonna try. Yeah, she will never make it across the table. I have just too much mess. All right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and sew around the edge before I do anything else. So I'll be right back. All right, so I sewed around the edges of both, and I think they turned out really nice. I'm leaving the threads on pretty much on everything on this one, on this project. But I know just a couple minutes ago I said I was going to put the names of the songs on these. I changed my mind because the back side of this one has Joy to the World, and I think I want to save that for something else. So instead, we're going to see if there's something in here that is the right thing, is perfect. So maybe one of those. And I don't want these to be matchy-matchy. They don't have to be embellished exactly the same. Well, this would be cute kind of as a dangle. Maybe I'll do that. I think I'm going to do that. And, or I can even staple it on there. Just staple in the corner. I think that would be cute too. Now I'm not sure. Now I'm not sure what I want to do. I brought out my little stapler, which I don't use very often. And I could still put something down here, maybe a label or something down on the bottom. If I staple this here. And add a little bit of red crinkle ribbon. That's a nice deep red, a nice Christmassy red. And let's see what I have in here for labels. A couple of dark green ones in there. I think I like that, just plain and simple. Or I've got a few of these left too. I got these for Christmas last year, or around Christmas last year. Nope. I think I just want something small. And these may look black on camera, but they're green. They are a really pretty forest green. Just simple. And for this one, let's see. No, I don't like that. Oh, too many choices, and they're all so cute. I do kind of feel like I need to use some fabric. I just have not. Used a lot of fabric lately. Some linen scraps, or I've got the green, of course. Matches the bag. That might not be a bad thing. Maybe do a little layer, a little bit of fabric under there. Cute. I think that's what I'll do. Keep it simple. Okay. All right, so I have the 2 tags done here, and let's see, how about a little bit of green fabric on this one instead of crinkle ribbon. You know, gotta use the scraps. Yeah, like that. I don't know. I know at some point I need to stop. And these little stamps, maybe one of these instead. Oh, my glue is starting to dry out a little bit. Let's see, make sure, got to go in the right direction. Okay, so I think that's it for today, because I know I'm over 30 minutes, but that's what we got accomplished today. This cute embellished paper bag and a couple of tags to go inside. So stay tuned for some more stuff to go in the bag, and I tell you why I'm making it on the next video. So thank you for joining me, everybody. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on the video if you got some inspiration or you learned something today. And take care, everybody. Have a fantastic weekend. Bye-bye.